is the popular chorus to Naturally Sexy. I wrote that song based upon two things. Number one, a lot of the MySpace fan mail that I had been getting, one particular person stood out, and every time she would send me something nice with all the graphics and stuff, it would be at the bottom, it would say "Sincerely yours," her name, aka Naturally Sexy. And those two words are stuck in my mind basically, and I'm just like, very interesting. I love it because it's nothing like a naturally sexy woman that doesn't need all the extra stuff to make her look or feel good for that matter. So of course, coincidentally, I have been listening to the Marvin Gaye classic epic album Let's Get It On, in which my favorite song off that album is You Sure Love the Ball, in which the chorus pretty much go like this. Oh baby, you sure love to ball. Pretty little sexy baby, you sure love to ball. So I just kind of took the vibe of that particular Marvin Gaye song and I applied it to what I had started to put together musically. So of course the first thing that came to my mind was the C minor 7. So I just kind of got stuck into that whole thing, like. I was going to keep it there for most of the whole song, but then of course, as a guitar player who loves melody and structure and love going different places, I said, well, what if I just went down to the A sharp minor 7? How would that sound to be? So I had those two chords, and then of course, just to make it interesting, I decided to kind of give like a little nod to Marvin, so that's where the whole thing completed itself. So it just became. That little major 7 chord basically was a tribute to Marvin, so you just had that. And vocally, I just wanted to really kind of combine some of the best singers I studied. So of course, there's that famous hot part that my female fans like so much, the "It ain't the way you rock your hair." That pretty much came from a combination of El DeBarge and my favorite female singer, Chaka Khan, because I get a lot of my riffs and my bends from her. So I just started to put both of those worlds together with just a high-end falsetto and keeping that. The verse part where I sing in my natural tone was basically kind of reminiscent of Ralph Tresvant when he took a break from New Edition and did his solo stuff. So I wanted to kind of give the feel of all of those, just make a real good contemporary R&B record, because when I was putting together the album, I had some old school, soulful 1970s, early 1980s jazz fusion type R&B stuff going on, but I didn't have anything that was current or up to date. So I said, well, how could I flip it in this style and make it applicable for now? And that's exactly what I did. So I took I put all that to a drum beat, pretty much, and not just any other drum beat. I had the MPC 2000 in the studio with me, so I just decided to just put together 808 and a clap. So this was like. And that's Naturally Sexy. That's how I was born.